Hey everybody, welcome back. Did you see that picture going around of Gypsy with the evil eye bracelet on? If you haven't, I'll give you a look at it just for a second and we're going to discuss it. So what do you think? Now, I'm going to tell you the meaning of the evil eye. The meaning of the evil eye is to cast somebody casting a spell on you through a look. And the evil eye bracelet, necklace, whatever you're wearing, is supposed to bounce it off like a shield. Okay, it's like a mirror, bouncing it back to the person who's trying to give it to you. Okay, now the thing I have about this is Gypsy is the one giving the evil glare. Am I right? She's not bouncing off somebody else's evil glare. She's giving you the evil glare and then bouncing her shield so that you don't give it back to her, I guess. I don't know. I don't even think she knows, to tell you the truth. But I'll put up the meaning here for y'all to read. Now, that's the meaning of the evil eye. Now, whether Gypsy got it wrong, maybe she thought she could cast her evil eye to you, but you can't bounce it back to her because she's got the bracelet on. Well, I got news for you, Gypsy. That's an old myth. It doesn't work. And if people want to sell jewelry and stuff like that with it on it, that's fine. But it's just a myth. It's not true. But knowing Gypsy, because she likes the occult, being from Louisiana. But I got to say, I have a big interest in the occult myself. I taught myself at an early age how to do palm reading. I also taught myself mysticism and spiritualism, and I've read every book in the freaking library by the time I was 25, I think. Anything I could get my hands on at that time anyway. But in the Louisiana stuff, like the voodoo and stuff, it does interest me, but it's very dangerous. So I know some things, but I don't want to go too deep into it because you don't want to bring something in your life that if you're even like looking up on it and stuff, you can accidentally invite it in. So you got to be wary of that. Always protect yourself with the shield of the white light, and that way nothing else can get to you. That's the only shield you need. Trust me. She can't do that, obviously, because, she's on the other side of that light, but, I don't know. Gypsy thinks she's like going to scare people, thinking that she knows the hoodoo voodoo. But I'm sure if she knew the whole stuff about it, this is not the way. And she would have to go see a voodoo priestess. And a lot of voodoo priestesses don't want to do black magic, okay? They don't want to. Some of them will for a price, and it's a lot, trust me. And some of them will just take your money and pretend they're doing it and you don't know the difference because you don't know. You're not a voodoo priestess, right? So, I mean, it's better just not to start into that stuff to begin with, okay? If you want to learn about mysticism and stuff like that, it's best to look through the ages. Go back to before Jesus Christ and stuff like that and check and see what those people were believing at that time. Because a lot of what they were believing was brought through to us now, right? The only thing is now it's been like a broken telephone. So it's been changed and changed and changed and changed and changed and changed until it hit us. And we see it this way when it was actually meant to be seen that way. Okay? Now, whereas Gypsy thinks that she's on the badder side, I guess, of the voodoo thing, that we're supposed to be afraid of her, right? Because she might know more than us, but I guarantee you she doesn't, okay, and never will, all right? She will never be a voodoo priestess, and I don't think a voodoo priestess would actually do what she wants. She'll take her money for it, sure, but I don't think she'll do what she wants her to do. I don't think they want to cast spells on people for ill will. If Gypsy wants that to happen, she's just going to have to try it herself and see what happens. But I guarantee you it'll probably be rebounded. if it hasn't already. Because look at her life right now. If she's tried to cast evil spells on somebody before and it didn't go as planned and got rebounded back to her, it could be why she's in this boat to begin with. She could have tried that way before something happened to her mother, okay? She could have tried that so something would happen to her mother. We don't know, right? She's never going to tell us anyway. So, I mean, it's just speculation at this point. But I'm just going to say, if she tried and it got bounced back to her, it could be why she's having this problem with Ken. Could be why she's having this problem with other people, social media, and any number of things. You know what I mean? So it's better just not to divulge in that to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And if you do want to say like the Ouija board, I'll never touch a Ouija board. I don't like them, okay? To me, it's a portal to the unknown. You have no idea what's on the other side of that. And you couldn't be inviting something in you don't want, okay? If you take your hand off that little planchette during the Ouija board session, for any reason, even if you're scared, you're screwed. You've invited it into your life, pretty much. Even if it tells you it's a sweet little 6-year-old girl and misses her mommy, okay? Never believe it. Never believe evil when it's telling you how good it is, okay? That's the first signs of somebody with ill will, is somebody who comes up to you saying how good they are. A good person will never have to go out of their way and tell people that they're good. But somebody who's not good thinks they have to go out of their way to tell people they're good. Because those people will never see it, so they think they have to tell them. And what does Gypsy say in her interrogation room? What's the very first thing she says to the cop?
People saying you're handcuffs, they give you this weird look, and I'm like, do you really think? Like, okay, number one, I didn't kill nobody, I don't do drugs, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I didn't do nothing. I'm a good girl.
I'm a good girl. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm a good girl. And I'm telling you now. Sorry, my sister came to the door. Now I forgot where I was. Anyway, somebody who's good doesn't have to go out of their way to tell people they're good. People will just know it. You can feel it off of somebody who has a good heart. You can really feel it. You don't need them to tell you. That's so mind-boggling to me. But she comes out and tells the cop, I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm a good girl. Why do you have to tell the cop you're a good girl if you're so innocent in everything? I'm just saying. So I'm just going to let this off here and have people think about what she's all about and what she's trying to portray. She's trying to portray something that is good and wholesome and does no wrong, or did a little wrong but is trying to make it right. Okay? Doing something wrong with your mother like that is not a little wrong. Okay? That's a big one. That's a big one. In order for you to transcend and go where you're supposed to go or where you want to go, the only thing is saving a life. If you want to block what you did in the past like that, you have to save a life. And I don't think that'll ever happen with Gypsy. Anyway, guys, like this video, please. Like, it helps me in the algorithm. Sorry, my voice is starting to go now. I'm starting to crack. Anyway, thanks for watching. You know what to do. Okay? Everything in this video has been my thoughts, opinions, and or life. Bye.